Good morning, Bryce. And yes, it is turning a little bit cooler on this Veterans Day. I know many people off, and of course, we salute all of our veterans out there, especially here in the Delta. Thank you for all of your service. As for your forecast today, well, it's going to be a little bit cooler. That humidity, you can wave goodbye to it. It's finally getting out of here as this front's really going to help bring in cooler and drier air. Most of the rain activity is going to stay well off to our east, and we also have Tropical Storm Ada just churning off the coast of Florida. But again, as for our temperatures, that's going to be the big story today. We are going to be cooler, about 10 to 15 degrees cooler than what we hit yesterday. But notice there's still a lot of mild, almost summer-like air out to our east, while these temperatures on the backside of the front are much, much cooler. And again, we are starting to see that front cut right through the Delta. South Delta, it hasn't quite gotten to you yet, but again, it will throughout the day, and most of the coolest temperatures are west of the Mississippi River, especially into central Arkansas this morning. But you can kind of see where those temperatures have really dropped over the last 24 hours, nearly 10 degrees in the northern Delta, and back into western Arkansas. Those temperatures have dropped nearly 20 to 30 degrees from yesterday. And again, we'll continue to see this drop, especially as we head into the overnight hours, as temperatures drop into the 40s. But again, as for your satellite and radar, there's a couple of showers into Carroll and Montgomery County, all the way down into Holmes. And again, most of this is very light, but there could be some wet roadways. So if you're in these locations, just look out. But otherwise, most of the Delta looking good. Some cloud cover around, but we will start to see the clouds gradually break throughout the day. But as for our temperatures, it's going to warm up a little bit, but not a whole lot. We're looking at maybe 70 degrees for maximum temperatures in spots. Some of us will struggle to get, much more warm than we are right now. And then as we continue through the rest of the day into the evening, as the sun sets right around 5 o'clock now, we're going to start to drop, especially after midnight. When the skies begin to clear, that's when we're really going to see that drop in temperatures. And it looks like the coolest temperature is going to be north of Highway 82 and along the Mississippi River, and of course into Arkansas, lower 40s by 7 o'clock, 47 in Greenville, 44 in Tunica. So again, it is going to be a pretty chilly night, and then we'll gradually warm up as the sun comes up tomorrow. But as for our rain chances, not a whole lot going on over the next 6 to 10 days. We could have some showers on Sunday, but other than that, we're trending pretty dry over the next 6 to 10 days. And as for the temperatures, a little bit of a different story. We're going to go up the roller coaster here, warming up into the weekend, but as we head into Monday, a stronger cold front comes through late Sunday. That's going to drop our temperatures back below average potentially as we start off next week. So again, it does look like we're going to have several tastes of that fall weather coming our way. So if you like the fall weather, good news for you. But as for the Gulf of Mexico, we have a strong tropical storm Ada with 70-mile-per-hour winds currently moving off to the north, likely going to make a landfall as either a strong tropical storm or a low-wind hurricane somewhere between Tampa and the Big Bend of Florida. This is now projected to move out into the Atlantic and weaken heading into this weekend. So again, earlier in the week, there was just a lot of jumbled mess between some of the models. Now we're getting a general consensus that this is probably what's going to happen here. This is going to affect Florida, which puts Mississippi and Louisiana in the clear. But we're also tracking another depression, or another area of disturbed weather, I should say, has about an 80% chance of at least becoming a tropical depression as we head into the next 5 days. This would become Iota if it gets a name, and that would just add on to the already record-breaking year. But hurricane season ends November 30th, so we have about 19 days. So we're not out of the woods just yet, but as we get into December, things are a lot more unfavorable for any tropical development, so that's definitely good news. But as for today, we're going to have decreasing clouds, maybe a few sprinkles this morning. Winds breezy out of the north at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Again, that humidity gone. And as for tonight, lows of 45, mostly clear, much cooler. Some locations, especially along that Mississippi River, could dip into the lower 40s with slightly warmer temperatures off to the east. So again, you might want to grab your jackets tomorrow morning, and then as we go into tomorrow afternoon, just a beautiful day, plenty of sunshine, highs of 69 degrees. And as for our next 7 days, we'll continue to see a slight warming trend through this weekend. And as we head into next week, another shot of that fall-like weather, Bryce.